Deep in the Shoria mountains of southern Siberia, a remarkable secret has remained hidden for millennia. Little did everyone know that it would be this secret that would make us rethink our entire understanding of human history. These were ancient structures that were discovered by a team of researchers, yet what set them apart was their massive size and the advanced technological prowess needed to place them there. Was it a natural formation? Was it man-made? Or maybe there was even extraterrestrial involvement? Let's find out. In 2013, a team of 19 researchers, led by Georgy Sidorov, set out to explore this remote region on Gornaya Shoria, a towering mountain standing 3,600 feet above sea level. This area, once off-limits during the Soviet era, had sparked curiosity due to reports of peculiar megalithic objects scattered across the landscape. Upon arrival, the team was stunned by what they found: an enormous supermegalith, defying conventional human history. Megaliths are massive stone blocks stacked tightly without mortar, held together by weight alone. Even a knife can't slide between these huge stones. Dubbed the gornaya Shoria megaliths, these massive stone blocks resembling granite boasted flat surfaces and precise right angles. Even more astonishing was their weight. Each stone weighed over 3,000 tons, making them the largest megalithic stones ever unearthed in human history. Arranged meticulously, these granite rocks formed towering structures reaching heights of around 140 feet. Their systematic layout hinted at deliberate design, suggesting an intentional architectural endeavor surpassing natural formations. The discovery left researchers scratching their heads. How were these colossal blocks carved, transported, and assembled in such a remote and rugged landscape? Per preliminary assessments, the towering wall measures nearly 40 meters in height and stretches about 200 meters in length. The stone blocks forming this structure are up to 20 meters long and reach heights of 5 to 7 meters, each weighing over 1,000 tons. Some of these rectangular blocks are scattered across the slopes of nearby mountains. Situated atop a high mountain near Mezdurichensk, these peculiar formations stand approximately 1,000 meters above sea level. Despite their intriguing nature, these remote taiga areas remain largely unexplored, shrouded in an aura of danger and mystery, rarely visited by tourists or even hunters. The arrangement of massive stones resembling a small stone village baffles historians and engineers alike. Even with modern technology, replicating such a feat seems implausible, raising questions about how these structures were erected and how such enormous stones were transported to such heights. Georgy Sidorov's notes suggest that these structures date back around 100,000 years, challenging conventional timelines of human civilization by tens of thousands of years. This revelation is not merely surprising, it's revolutionary, implying the existence of an advanced civilization predating traditional historical records. Sidorov and his team were awestruck by the sheer scale of the monument. The discovery of such a hidden marvel, a silent witness to the passage of time, hints at the existence of an unknown civilization whose rise and fall remain veiled in mystery. Sidorov's notes were essential in uncovering the secrets of this mysterious site. The site of massive granite blocks, meticulously arranged in a wall of polygonal masonry, hinted at an architectural sophistication previously unheard of for that era. Similar to ancient wonders like Stonehenge and the Egyptian pyramids, yet uniquely different, the purpose and function of this structure was a complete mystery. The dimensions as documented by Sidorov were awe-inspiring. The wall, stretching approximately 700 feet, consisted of individual stones measuring about 65 feet in length and between 16 to 23 feet in height. These numbers represented an extraordinary human endeavor, seemingly implausible given the technological constraints of the time. Sidorov and his team explored various theories regarding the structure's origins. One prevailing hypothesis suggested it was crafted by an ancient civilization, possessing advanced technology and knowledge far beyond contemporary understanding. This notion sparked numerous questions about the capabilities of ancient peoples and the potential existence of a sophisticated civilization lost to history. Adding to the intrigue were circular holes observed on some stones, remarkably round and indications of melting. In certain areas, the stones appeared melted, hollowed, or reshaped. Sidorov speculated these anomalies were the result of ancient rock fusion techniques employed in constructing the wall. Sidorov also speculated about a powerful thermonuclear explosion or a similar catastrophic event, as numerous megalithic rocks appeared scattered around the site, suggesting they were blown away by a tremendous force. These findings raised more questions about the purpose of the structure and the fate of its builders. Sidorov further described additional structures nearby, including a particular cyclopean construction of vertically arranged boulders on a massive foundation. What's even more concerning is that during their expedition, the team encountered inexplicable phenomena. Their compasses behaved erratically, deviating unexpectedly from the megaliths, suggesting a negative geomagnetic field in the area, possibly a remnant of an ancient energy field. Such geomagnetic anomalies are not unique to Gornaya Shoria and have been observed at other ancient sites worldwide. This often sparks discussions about ancient civilizations' advanced understanding of Earth's magnetic fields and their ability to manipulate or harness these forces in ways not yet understood by modern science. Despite worsening weather conditions limiting further exploration, the data collected provided invaluable insights into the ruins' layout and scale. As the team departed, the mystery only deepened. Where did these megaliths come from, and how are they so huge? Questions arise about whether these structures were indeed built by humans rather than being a natural formation. If so, how could an advanced civilization thrive in such a harsh environment, known for its severe winters? What motivated them to settle in such a challenging location instead of migrating to warmer territories? About 20,000 years ago, around the peak of the last ice age, places like Siberia and a large portion of the world were going through a massive weather shift. Even though it was freezing and ice was everywhere, Siberia was much more comfortable compared to places like Europe and North America. Unlike those areas that were completely covered in ice, Siberia had some breathing room. Instead of being covered by ice, Siberia was covered by a massive area known as the Mammoth Steppe. This was a massive land that was cold and dry, but was rich in grass and plants. It was the perfect spot for large animals like woolly mammoths and rhinos, along with all the creatures that feasted on them. This place was bustling with wildlife. It was also a prime spot for human habitation. Archaeologists discovered many signs, such as tools and artifacts, showing that old civilizations used to live here. They also found camps of ancient hunters along with their stone tools, and the remains of mammoths and animals they had hunted. Carbon dating showed that these findings are very ancient, going back about 30,000 years. This is older than any human settlements we know of in the Americas. Donald Grayson, a paleoanthropologist at the University of Washington in Seattle, highlights how important these discoveries in Siberia are because they give us information about how humans survived in these frigid places. If the Siberian megaliths indeed date back to the Ice Age, it suggests that their builders thrived in the cold climate, adapting to and even flourishing in such conditions. The abundance of resources in the Mammoth Steppe would have sustained larger human populations, facilitating significant construction projects. The discovery of the Gornaya Shoria megaliths has even created renewed interest in alternative historical theories. Some researchers speculate about a pre-flood civilization, an advanced society that existed before a catastrophic event erased much of humanity's early history. This theory aligns with global myths and legends, which often recount the tales of advanced civilizations disappearing under mysterious circumstances. Other scientists offer two theories about the origin of the Russian Stonehenge. The first suggests it could have been built by an ancient civilization with lost technologies. Otherwise, how could such massive boulders be lifted to heights exceeding 1,000 meters? The second theory proposes that the stones resulted from geological processes linked to intense weathering of the rocks in Gornaya Shoria. Geologists initially found this area in 1991. but lacked funding to conduct extensive research after the collapse of the USSR. Work resumed in 2013, with subsequent expeditions employing specialized equipment for more detailed studies. Researchers analyzed photographs of the artifacts from various angles and studied the composition of the rocks. They concluded that the structures may have formed coincidentally through the natural weathering of the rocks. Theoretically, strong winds could shape smooth structures over millions of years, but many find it hard to believe these precise structures were formed by chance. Some suggest ancient hands crafted them thousands of years ago. While some think these megalithic structures had a religious purpose, their true intent remains a mystery. Ancient myths suggest sages placed boulders in energy-rich spots to stabilize the Earth's axis or await visits from gods. Despite no unusual radiation or anomalies, expedition members felt uneasy atop them, adding to the mystery of the stone structures. But what do you think about these ancient megaliths? Are they a product of an advanced civilization? Or are there natural forces at work that we don't understand? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and stay tuned for more next time.